get started, we like to give all honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, Bahashem, and Mashiach, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah, with the Hebrew Israelites, from the sons of David, and from Yahweh Stan, DC. We out here looking for the lost sheep of the house of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And give you the truth of the Bible. Before we go any further, we like to first give honors to the house of David that's been out here for years and decades and decades, out here laboring, reaching the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And we also like to give special honors to Marshal Yasharel, that help keep the men of the Lord in line and direct our steps, that we may be more fruitful when we come out here to wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So we are here to show that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, the real are the best Israelites. Give me Isaiah 1 and 3. See, there's certain things in this Bible. Everyone knows what the Bible is. Everyone probably even have a Bible. But do you actually open up your Bible and read it? There's many crazier things going on across the country. We'll find out through the Bible. Bring it up.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3.
Bring it out.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel do not know.
But Israel, the real Israelites, they do not know. Why don't the real Israelites know who they are? Keep reading.
My people doth not consider.
So the real Israelites don't even consider the Israelites. Now, in these last days, the so-called black, Hispanic, Native Americans, how y'all doing, brothers? We out here with drugs. We out here sagging our pants. We out here lost and confused. We don't know who we are. Someone else is stealing your identity, stealing your land, claiming to be you. We're going to go through the Bible. We're going to show all these things. I said I was going to do a breakdown, but we'll see how the Spirit moves. What you grabbing? Grab Deuteronomy 32. Deuteronomy 30. Grab Deuteronomy 32 to 36. Then grab Deuteronomy 31 to 26. 26 on both of them. Deuteronomy 32, 26. Then Deuteronomy 31 to 26.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 36.
See, we get all our knowledge out of this Bible because this Bible was written for a purpose. Read.
For Yahweh shall judge his people, and repent himself for his servants.
26.
26. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 26.
Bring it out.
I said I would scatter them into corners.
So God said he's going to scatter the Israelites. That's the reason why we everywhere. Read.
I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men.
That's why when you read Isaiah 1 and 3, Israel does not know. Read that part again.
I said I would scatter them into corners.
So God scattered the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans into different corners of the earth. Read.
I would make the remembrance of them to cease.
He made the remembrance of us to cease. When we don't even know we the Israelites. Read.
From among men.
From among men. Now, you got other people saying, man, I'm Israeli. I'm God's chosen. I'm Yehuda. None of these things are what actually. How you doing, brother? You believe in the Bible? You believe in the Bible, King?
I just believe in the high power, man.
You believe in the high power? And you should. The high power is your father, though. We out here telling our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we are the biblical Israelites. We God's chosen people. You see how this world going crazy in these last days? Our time for deliverance is coming up soon, brother. Check it out. You got 31, 26?
31, 26. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31, verse 26.
Bring it out.
Take this book of the law.
So this book of the law, the Bible, read.
And put it in the side of the ark of the covenant of Yahweh your power, that it may be there for a witness against thee.
It's for this Bible, this book of the law is a what?
A witness against thee.
So it's a witness against the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It's a witness against God's children. So in these last days, we can find out by reading this book of the law, who is God's chosen people? Who the real Israelites? We got people out here saying, man, we the Israelis, and Man, this is our people, and we get ruled. But all these things that happen while the real Israelites, while God said the real Israelites were going to be scattered. Let's get into the curses and show them who the real Israelites are. And you want to show them the mic? Whatever you say, you feel like you're ready. I'll hear you. Bring out 15. No, yeah. Where you at? Deuteronomy 28, 15? Yeah.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Hey, bro, you know what I was telling you earlier? This is what I was telling you. Check this out for a minute.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power.
So Moses talking to the children of Israel, God's chosen people, read.
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day. That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses is telling the children of Israel, if you don't keep God's law, statutes, commandments, certain curses are going to come upon you. Let me show you the first curse. Check this out.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Read it again.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Why is that our people cursed in the city? We always been cursed in the city. To this day, we cursed in the city. No matter what city it is, our people getting shot, we going to prison, we homeless, we on drugs, all types of curses are coming. Check this out.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
We also cursed in the field. We was cursed in cotton fields, sugar cane fields, even the work field. I said, you gotta go, brother. Hey, but like I was telling you, we be the Israelites. Check it out, brother.
Cursed shalt thou be thy basket and thy store.
That's why when we go into the store, every store we go into, you got security. Who do you think the security watch? You think the security's watching this Edomite woman? Is she coming to the store? No, they happy she came. When we go to the store, are they watching the Chinese man? He's still like crazy? Nah. When you go to the store, they're watching black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Because we cursed in the store. Really?
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body.
And our children, that's the fruit of our body. It's cursed. Our kids come in poor. When they die, they poor. Their whole lives, they've been poor. Everyone oppresses them. Read.
And the fruit of thy land.
And the fruit of our land. Because the fruit of the land is all the things that we build. We build all these houses. We build all these apartment buildings. We build these stores, the railroad system. We build everything. But we get no credit. We don't get no money. We don't get anything. They pay you, and that's it. Hey, look, get away. They don't even want you in the place. There's some buildings we done built, we not even welcome at. These are curses. And these curses only apply to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Because like we said from the start, they are the biblical Israelites. If we drop down to verse, let's do 27.
And Yahweh will smite thee with the botch of Egypt.
So, every man in the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we go in the botches of Egypt. Let me give you a precept what Egypt is. This is the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. You gonna bring that up? So let's find out what botches of Egypt are.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
I am Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
What's Egypt?
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of what?
Out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt is a house of bondage. Egypt is slavery. Egypt is slavery. That's good. Let's go back to Deuteronomy. Read 27 again.
And Yahweh will smite thee with the botch of Egypt.
A botch of Egypt meaning you're going to get in the slavery for a period of time. The Arabian slave trade. Before we go in, the Babylonian captivity. The Persian Mede captivity. The Assyrian captivity for the Northern Kingdom. The Greek captivity. Yeah, the Roman captivity, which we are still in today, the so-called black Hispanic Native American. Why is it that the Hispanic man name is Hispanic? It means his Espanol. Because that's the song that they served the captivity under Spain. Or Latino. Latino means the Greek captivity. Why is it we have these names? Why is it my last name Dyson? My forefather, blood name, not blood name, but the captivity name is Dyson. I don't make no dice. My father don't make dice. Why is my name Dice Son? Because the people who we were sold to, our captors, that was their name. And the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we suffer through the same things today. Any more on that? If not, drop down to 32. That was 27.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. All of our sons and daughters were sold to either conquistador or to these, which are Edomites, or these Edomites who hide by the name Caucasian today. All of our sons and daughters were sold to another people. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
Hey, brother man. So yeah, our sons and daughters were sold to another people, and our eyes failed to get them back. Read.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
So we didn't have no military might to go back to the same people who took our sons and daughters and sold it. They say, man, give me back my child.
That's right.
There's no might in our hand. These are the curses. Drop down to verse 41. I believe it's 41.
And thou shalt beget sons and daughters.
See, these are sons and daughters. Even to this very day, our sons and daughters are still under attack. Read.
But thou shalt not enjoy them.
And we can't enjoy our sons and daughters. How you doing, brother? Read.
But they shall go into captivity.
Where our sons and daughters at?
They shall go into captivity.
While the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American sons are in prisons. Filling up these prisons. America got more prisons than anyone else in the world. We got more prisons than anyone in the world. Why is it the prison houses are filled with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? Because we're the children of Israel. You can't escape this curse. Go to 45.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
So God told the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, all these curses we read about, they're going to pursue you and overtake you until thou be destroyed. When do you become destroyed? When did we as a people become destroyed? When Conquistador told you you was a Mexican, and you started to believe that, you became destroyed. When Conquistador told you you was El Salvadoran instead of the children of Israel, you became destroyed. When the so-called white man told us that we was niggas, and we believed it, and we stopped calling ourselves Israelites from the tribe of Judah, Levi, and Benjamin, we became destroyed. To read.
Because you hearkened not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power.
Because we didn't listen to God is the reason why we were destroyed. Because we said, damn his law, damn his commandments, damn his statutes. I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. Read.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee.
So this is why the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because we hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Can you read?
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So these curses, Moses told the children of Israel, these curses are going to be upon you for a sign. Because Moses knew that in the end time, Moses seen it all. We're going to hold that. Go give me 2nd Esdras 14, start at verse 3. Because Moses knew something. When Moses first went up on a mountain, God showed him everything. Showed him, we're going to read it. Bring that out when you get it.
2nd Esdras 14.
Yeah, start at verse 3. You know what I'm talking about? So these are things that Moses knew. And that's why Moses can write this Bible. This Bible can't be broken. These scriptures, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, everything that's written in these scriptures going to apply to the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American men.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 14, beginning at verse 3.
Read.
Then said he unto me, in a bush I revealed myself unto Moshe, and talked with him when my people served in Egypt. And I sent him, that he led my people out of Egypt, and I brought him up unto Mount Sinai.
So the Most High God used Moses and to bring us out of Egypt. And he brought him up Mount Sinai. Let's find out what happened up in Mount Sinai.
And kept him by me many days, and told him many wondrous things.
He did what?
And told him many wondrous things.
So he told Moses everything that's going to happen. Keep reading.
And revealed to him secrets of the future time and end.
So he showed Moses. That's how. Let's go back. Any more on that? If not, you go back to Deuteronomy 28. And this is why Moses knew. That's why he told you that, you know, these curses were going to have to be upon you for a sign and for a wonder. Because the Most High God showed him when he was up on Mount Sinai, this is going to happen. And then this is going to happen. And then this is going to happen. He seen it all. Read.
Verse 47.
Go back to 46.
46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
And that's why the curses are upon the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. How you doing, sister? You believe in the Bible? Can you read?
And upon thy seed forever.
And they're going to be upon the children of Israel forever. To this very day, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Hold that, go to Isaiah 42 and 22. Let's find out one of these curses that only apply to that the children of Israel is living up abundantly.
42 and 22. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 22.
Bring it out.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
So the children of Israel, we're robbed and spoiled. The northern kingdom was robbed of this land, and the southern kingdom, the so-called black man, we were stolen from another land. We were spoiled.
They are all of them snared in holes.
All of us is on the bottom of society. The Chinese man is above you. The East Indian man is above you. The Ethiopian is living better than us. Read.
And they are hid in prison houses.
Where the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans at?
They are hid in prison houses.
We are the children of Israel. Everything in this Bible, you can't, whatever man you see hidden in prison houses. You ever see a white man just hidden it? A whole bunch of white boys, they hide in prison houses. They just don't want you out here populating. It's only happened to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're the children of Israel. You read?
They are for a prey, and none delivereth for a spoil.
Why is it that the police is always in the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American community?
That's right.
Because we are for a prey.
That's right.
Why is it it's always traffic light signals in our community? I live in the poorest community in the city, and there's like 50,000 traffic lights with the little cameras to catch you. But when you go to the rich part of the city, there's none. Because we are for a prey. Read.
And none delivereth, spoil, and none saith restore.
So the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we are for a prey and for a spoil. And none saith deliver. The spoil is what? When they took us from our land, let us work for free. If anybody says give them boys reparations, pay them for what y'all did to them, have another country stood up. Because countries will stand up for another country real quick. Right? They stand up for other people. Hey, look, you said you're throwing our people like that. Has Russia ever jumped up and said, hey, you need to give them black guys, man, reparations? Has China ever said, hey, America, y'all know y'all wrong. Ain't no one done this. Read. Nah, drop that. Let's go back to the curse. Deuteronomy 28. Read 46 again, then we'll move on to 47, 48. How you doing, sister? We out here for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. But the funny thing about it, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, they don't like to hear who they truly are.
This book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 46.
Bring it out.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So these are curses. They're upon the children of Israel forever. Can you read?
Because thou servest not Yahweh thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things.
Because God gave us everything. Anything we ever needed, anything we ever desired, God gave to us. But we didn't want to do that. We said, now we want to do our own thing. So therefore God started to punish us. How you know, brother? Can you read?
Therefore thou shalt serve thine enemies.
Who the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans work for today? Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies. We work for our enemies. We work to build up Esau world. Esau got all these people. Now Esau, he's in his kingdom. Esau do it. Hey, look, I can do what the hell I want. I ain't worried about it. We are out here building up his kingdom. This life that we live, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we ain't doing nothing but serving out the curses. Can we?
Which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger.
And what?
In hunger.
So when the so-called black, Hispanic, Native, hey brother man, if you gotta get something to eat, who you gotta go to? If you go to another black man and buy you some food, I'll pick it over. This is children of Israel. You want to get some food, you got to go to the enemy. Read.
And in thirst.
You want some water, you got to go to your enemy.
And in nakedness.
And you want to buy you some clothes, you got to go to your enemy. Even if you want to start your own clothing line, your enemy got to make the clothes for you. We don't have those means. We don't have that infrastructure. Can we?
And in want of all things.
You want anything. You want an education, you want to start a business. How is it you want to start a business, you want to give up your services, you got to go to your enemy. Hey, can I start a business? Can I pay you taxes? This is crazy. So-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we never look at these things. We never examine ourselves. How you doing, bro? Hey, you're Puerto Rican, aren't you? I can tell by your beard. Can you read?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
He gonna do what?
He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Why is it that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans all got pictures with yokes of irons on their neck? The people say, only the blacks have yokes of iron on their neck. No, my friend. That's not true. Conquistadors put yokes of iron on the necks of the so-called Hispanic and the Native American man. He destroyed Dad. Dad couldn't take it. Dad said, man, I'll start killing myself. Can you read? How you doing, brother?
Until he hath destroyed.
How you doing the battle, brother? Okay, brother. How you doing, brother?
Verse 49. And Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far.
So Conquistador came over here against what we call the Hispanic man from afar. And this white man came across who we call the so-called black man from afar. Read.
And the end of the earth as swift as the eagle flies.
And both follow Simeon. Both of them and Simeon is an eagle. America, if you kill a bald eagle today, America trying to give you 10 years. It's just that simple. They ain't even playing with it. That's their symbol. They worship it. They love it. They gonna defend it. Read that again.
And Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far.
So he brought Conquistador against the northern kingdom, and he brought these Edomites from Rome and Spain against the southern kingdom. Read.
From the end of the earth as swift as the eagle flies. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Because the northern kingdom didn't know who it's Spanish. They spoke Hebrew. How you doing? That's good. Yeah, hey. When they first come back on earth, hey, little remembrance. We didn't know remembrance, but yeah. But keep on reading.
Verse 50, a nation of fierce countenance which shall not regard the person of the old.
Now we understand why this white man will shoot your grandmama in the back. Talking about me looking for little Johnny. She got in the way. Got a fierce countenance. He don't care. He don't care if he shot grandma. He don't care if he shot little Ray Jr., who's only 3 years old. He don't care. He got a fierce countenance. Can you read?
Nor show favor to the young.
Nor show favor to the young. Drop down to verse, go to 54. Let's go to 54. This my brother Fred's favorite, Deuteronomy 28, 54. Fred love this one.
So that the man that is tender among you.
So the man that is tender among you,
and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
See now, back in the days, Israelites used to be like, hey brother, you good? You need something? If I saw one of my brothers, you know, if your if your ass fell down under his load, I'm gonna run and help you pick him up. Hey, let's put him back up. You get this load off. I'm gonna help you reset your load. But now, so-called blacks and Spanish in America, we say what? Man, he mean mugging. How you doing, sister? What do we do now? We say, oh man, he looking at me funny. Oh man, I'm like, well, he be checking out my woman. We got evil eyes towards each other. Who's out here killing the so-called blacks and Spanish in America? We're killing each other. There's not a black man out here saying I'm going around hunting down Hispanics. There's not a black man saying I'm going out here hunting down white folk. There's blacks out here killing blacks. Hispanics out here killing Hispanics. The northern kingdom killing northern kingdom. The southern kingdom killing southern kingdom. And the white man killing everybody. Can we?
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And now,
and toward the remnant of his children which he shall meet.
And this is why the so-called blacks in America got so many single family households. Our whole history is in the Bible. You can't read your history in college. You can't read your history in the first 12 years of school. You can go get your master's degree and no one gonna tell you who you truly are. But when you open up this Bible and you keep the word of the Lord, you want to see exactly who you are. Go down to verse 56.
The tender and delicate woman among you.
So now our sister, our beautiful Eve, read,
which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness.
Yeah, so our sister need to be real delicate. How in the room will get out of here and mess my feet up?
And tenderness.
Her
eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
Now she out here fighting her man. She used to wouldn't walk across the street to go get a loaf of bread. Now she out here fighting her man. Now she out here fighting her children. How's Eve out here? You can see more fights between sisters than you do the brothers now. You go to the club, you more likely to see 2 sisters out there going at it, putting on weaves and everything, before you see 2 men out there fighting.
And toward her son, and toward her daughter.
And that's why we got out. Mama be like, hey, you look like your daddy. Get up out of my house. Here's the things written in the Bible. Plain upon table. Moses seen these things, was shown these things by the Most High God. We just read in the 2nd Ezra. And we read it now. Now we can understand. Oh, this is what this Bible really says. To read.
And toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet.
That's why she treat her kids like crap nowadays. You read?
And for her children which she shall bear. For she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege and straitness.
And that's why sisters out here having 8, 9 babies. So they can get substance from Esau. So she can eat, get her nails done. Kids not eat. She buying them McDonald's. Cause she ain't got time. But she want to go get her nails done. She want to get her feet done. Can we?
Wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates.
Yeah, so now, cause Esau ain't coming. You don't need your money. I got you. I'm gonna give you red bed. And I'm gonna put you on your feet. Then finally Esau said, we ain't gonna give you red bed no more. I'm gonna give you an education. I'm gonna give you, girl, you gonna get a bachelor's degree. You gonna come work in my office. And you gonna rule over your men. These things are plain upon tables. Can you read?
Verse 58. If thou wilt not observe to all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear
You already know about this, sister?
and fear
Okay,
the
sister,
name
no praise.
Yahweh thy power.
Read that again, I'm sorry.
If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law.
So Moses is telling the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives, learn. If you don't keep all this law, read.
That are written in this book. That thou mayest fear this glorious.
You got to do what?
That thou mayest fear.
We may fear.
This glorious and fearful name, Yahweh thy power.
So we got to fear the Lord. This is what they're saying. We must fear the Lord. How you doing, sis? You got any questions, just ask us. Hey, if you just want to learn, hey, you just learn, sister. No problem. But we out here to teach our people. Okay. Too brief.
Then Yahweh will make thy plagues.
You fear the Lord. The Lord.
Wonderful. And the plagues of thy seed. Even great plagues and a long continuance and sore sickness and a long continuance. Moreover,
you know why it's hard to find decent men?
Yeah, it was hard because I met this guy and I started liking him. Then he want to go back to his ex and kept on coming talking to his ex and I ain't gonna lie with him. And I started listening to him. I never played him something up. And I've been, to myself, telling him this is going to hurt me. And I'm like, man, I'm about to go give me a Muslim brother because I know y'all know.
We not Muslims, bro, sister. We the Israelites. We God's chosen.
that's right.
Yeah.
I heard it, so anyway, I was talking to
Oh, that's all praise to the Most High. You never got back with him. Let me show you why you didn't want to get back with him. Give me, go to 66. Deuteronomy 28:66. We write in the book. We'll be talking about it. So, you would think any religion that you choose is a good religion, right? No religion tells you exactly. Do you think God created religion? God didn't create religion. God gave the children, God created people. He created nations. And one nation he chose. That nation he chose, he gave them laws, statutes, and commandments. He didn't give them Christianity. He didn't give them Islam. In fact, he speaks of gifts to them. Bring that up.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
So, my bad, go to 64.
Verse 64.
Yeah.
And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people.
So, God is telling, Moses is speaking to the children of Israel from Deuteronomy, right? So he's telling them, the children of Israel, God going to scatter y'all if y'all break his laws, statutes, and commandments. How do you think they got scattered? You ever heard of the Arabian slave trade? Never heard of that? Have you ever heard of Hey, they trying to shut us down. No problem. Have you ever heard of the Arabian slave trade? You ever heard of it? Yeah, the sub-Saharan slave trade? You ever heard of the transatlantic slave trade? I never heard of that. How did our forefathers come over here to the shores of America? Slave ship, right? That's the transatlantic slave ship. So read that again, Deuteronomy 28:64.
And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people.
So God said he's going to scatter the children of Israel among all people. Read.
From one end of the earth even unto the other.
Why is it? That's why black folks are in Russia, China, America, South America, Europe, everywhere.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
So once we get on the spaceship, we're going to start serving other gods. Read.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Abraham, Isaac, nor Jacob ever heard of Jesus Christ.
Even wood and stone.
What you think that wood is? That wood is Christianity. You think that stone is? You see that in Joel
Jeremiah 2 and 27. This is the same thing that Christianity. When we came over here, how did we start becoming Christians? They beat it into us. How did we start serving Allah? When we was in Africa, they whooped Islam into it.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 27.
Bring it out.
Saying to a stock, thou art my father, and to a stone thou hast brought me forth. For they have turned their back to me, and not their face. But in the time of their trouble, they shall
say, arise and save us.
So, read that again.
I'm going to break this down to you. I'm going to show you what you're saying.
It's the book of
Jeremiah, chapter 2.
In verse 27,
Bring it out.
saying to a stock.
So the stop is that cross. It's that wooden cross. That's the stop. Read.
Thou art my father.
So people will say, oh, I'm a child of Christ. This is who they tell you Christ is. You a child of this man? This Christianity. What's the symbol of Christianity? Is it this man or is it this man? It's this man. All the churches, I ain't seen this in nobody Christian church. This man, this is Christianity. Read.
And to a stone thou hast brought me forth.
So people come and say, man, they worship Allah. Allah. When you worship Allah, what you gotta do? You gotta make a pilgrimage and do what? Walk around the cobblestone 7 times and kiss it. That's idolatry. Give me that in Exodus 20 and verse 3. Exodus 20 and 3, God tells us. He tells the children. Tell the children of Israel.
That's Jesus.
You don't like the word?
It's the book of Exodus chapter 20 verse 3.
Bring it out.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
I can worship a stone.
Thou shalt have no other gods before
I can
me.
worship a stone.
Thou shalt have no other gods before
So
me.
can you be a Christian or a Muslim according to what you just read out the Bible? You read all of it?
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image of any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not
bow down thyself to them.
Don't people bow down to the cobblestone? Can you be a Muslim? According to what we just read in the scripture, you can't be a Muslim. These things are abominable. So that's what we're telling you about Christianity. This is what we're trying to tell you about. Give me Jeremiah 14. We're going to show you who we are. We're going to show you why we should. Hold on, now, my bad. Go back to Deuteronomy 28. Go down to verse 2. Because you said something yourself. How did you say we came over here in America? Spaceship, right? Check this out. Now, remember, Moses is speaking to the children of Israel. Read.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now, do you know what Egypt is? I know you don't know what Egypt is, right? So we're gonna check. You ever Exodus 20? We went over this.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2.
Bring it up.
I am Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So God said He brought the children of Israel out the house of bondage. What is the house of bondage? Egypt is slavery. Egypt is what? A house of bondage. Right? Read Deuteronomy 28:6.
And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
How was God going to bring the children of Israel? From what you just read, how did God going to bring the children of Israel into slavery again? With ships. How did we come over here in America? Read it again.
And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Do you know what God always spoke to the children of Israel about? The promised land. What do you say about the promised land?
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more.
Have you ever seen the promised land? Have you ever seen Jerusalem? We don't see Jerusalem.
No more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Once we came up to the slave ship, we were going to be sold by enemies. Who were we sold to when we came on the slave ship? Who? White folks. What did God say they were? God said it. Don't be afraid. What did God say they were? Read it again. And there thou shalt be sold unto your
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
And then when you get on those slave ships, you will be sold to your enemy. Who will be sold to? What did God say they were? Your enemy. Do they act like they're your friends, or do they act like they're your enemy? They act like they're your enemy. This is the only man who can shoot you 60 times in the back and feel like he did nothing wrong. Only man who can say, man, we're going to blow up a whole city block if we don't like the three of y'all. That was not my friend. I got one. But when we out here teaching these so-called black and Spanish learn, part of them good stuff. A lot of the things that we go through is because we learn these Edomite ways. The things you were saying about looking for a good man.
Talking about this accident, I said, I was
Why do you think you did this? Because you got a number one. Didn't Jacob have more than one wife? You don't think you should have more than one wife? I mean, you think your man should have a number one. Why not? Don't want more than one woman. All our forefathers, King David had more than one wife, right? Would I be with someone? It's not abomination for it's abomination for a man to be with a woman, and a woman have more than one Lord. But it's not abomination for a woman, for a man to have more than one woman. Look how we born out here. Look at the street. DC right now is what? 10 to 1. It's 10 to 1. So if every woman had her own husband, that means there'd be 9 women out of every 10 without a man. That's the numbers. That's the numbers.
Read this. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 4. When Yahweh shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood. Verse 1. Yeah, verse 4. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
So God saying in the day when he comes back, 7 women should take hold of one man in these times.
Saying we will eat our own bread.
Saying you ain't got to feed.
And wear our own apparel.
You ain't gotta buy me no clothes.
Only let us be called by thy name.
Only let me be called by my name. What do it mean to be called by another man's name? You got his last name. You now his wife. Why is God saying this? Because nowadays, the average woman don't know. Before I came into this truth, I used to sleep with a multitude of women and tell them, hey look, I don't want no girlfriend. I was living unrighteous, but I wouldn't take care of them. I wouldn't guide. I only did what would benefit me. But living righteously, you want to move in a righteous manner. Whatever woman you lay with, if I lay with a woman, that's my wife. I'm not going to lay with a woman if I'm not prepared to take care of her. I'm not going to lay with a woman if I'm not going to cherish her and keep her forever. That's so right. You don't find out amongst the men today. They're like, I'm going to use drugs to get on my nerves and then I'm done. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Man, we out here teaching our brothers. You already know this. I for the first time. I'm on the Saturday, you know what I'm saying? So I always watching the TV, you know what I'm saying? I finally seen it in my own eyes. And I do it for a fact. So I see nothing but the truth. Hey, listen. They got to say, I like to see a look for 40 years. I almost see they going to do right. How do you have your prison? Hey. Where be at? I think 7.4. I don't know. Where this fucking come on, man. That's my phone. Right there. Yeah. All that time, bro. Most movies don't switch over because they be thinking they don't want to be looking at them and all that stuff. When you really know truth, yeah, when you really want the truth and not trying to do stuff in front of a man, like throw in front of a man, hold the hand, hold the toe, all that bullshit. Bro, I feel like it's dying. Once I brought up the truth, all praise. I feel like it's dying. All praise. I'm gonna leave y'all with that, though, bro. I love to see y'all on that. What's your name, bro? My name is Sowing, Muhammad Abdul. All that time. The only thing good about the song is these kings, but peripheral, I need a lot. You need a Hebrew name. Yeah. Oh, man. I know all of him, like, that's all praise. Yes, sir. I ain't know where I was for 40 years, I didn't know. Yeah. Hey, I was like that too. I ain't wake up too high. I'm 49 years old. And I woke up. But it's the best because all of us are not going to be able to woke. Right. Because I tell people, they still like, nah. I tell a lot of Muslims, they be like, nah, because they don't want to know, they don't want to look like they stop doing something because all other men. Yeah. Them come to man, shit on you, man. Yeah. I don't remember that. I want the real. I am with Nick. You contact with us, bro. You on the bottom. My name John Ray. Other brother, this right here is my brother Michael Allen. His info down on there. Check out that for your mother guy. I'm definitely gonna y'all give you a call, bro. For real. Like I said, I need to start with my friend. That's the right friend, bro. You know what the deal is. Yeah. I'm just not doing what I need to do. And I'm going to be able to get home. My faith. You got the knowledge first. Right. So that's the first step. Right. Knowledge. Now, it's a slow process to walk through. Down women and age. I got you being there, bro. You ain't know what you're talking. All praise. All right. Thank you. All praise. No problem, bro. All praise. All praise. It's a beautiful thing. Come together. You're alone too?
I think we started back with the mic or something. Shalom. All right, let's just keep going with our
where was you at? Yeah, I be going through scriptures like crazy. Finish up on which time?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1.
Bring it out.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
So in these last days, 7 women will take hold of one man. Sisters don't know, but you already done it. Ain't no man out here just dealing with you. I was out here like, man, you getting on the nerves, you got this on the side. And you got some righteous brothers who can deal with one. But every woman, more likely, I ain't gonna say every woman, but more likely, you dealing with a man that got 7 wives. You read?
Saying, we will eat our own bread bread.
Because our women make more money than the average man. Read.
And wear our own apparel.
Because she can afford it. Brother can't afford it no more these last days.
Only let us be called by thy name. To take away our reproach.
Because this is going to be a reproach. God got something beautiful coming to show you, sister, for being hurt. He got something beautiful. I'm telling you, the days are coming where, sister, it's going to be a famine in the land. The police not going to be out here trying to save you. They're going to be home trying to defend their household.
That's right.
You will not have no protector but your husband. And if you're not living righteously, the Most High God will see that when this famine hit and these little monster-ass kids, when they hungry, what you think they're going to do? They come to your house for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You think he coming into a single man household? Nah, he got to deal with that man. But it's easy to deal with that single female. This is the reason why the daughters of Israel need to get themselves together. Keep reading.
In that day shall the branch of Yahweh be beautiful and glorious. And the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely.
See, in those days, it's going to be beautiful. And it's going to be glorious. Because that means we get the kingdom back. Keep reading.
For them that are escaped of Yasharal.
Because we're going to escape. All of Israel not going to make it, like the brother was saying. 2/3 of us will be destroyed.
And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy.
They should be called what?
Shall be called holy.
So, sister, if you want to be holy, you got to say, hey, all this, my man for myself. Nah, we just reading it out the Bible. Either that or Isaiah is a false prophet. All that single wife, nah, you learned that from Esau. Read.
Even everyone that is written among the living in Jerusalem. When Yahweh shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion.
So he's going to clean up the daughters of Zion. This is what we're trying to get our people to see. Now, we understand, no but you haven't been taught this way. You've been taught something totally different. Give me Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 2. Because you heard all this. Yeah, because you heard this from who? You heard this from your oppressor. The oppressor told sister of the daughters of Israel, hey, you don't need number one man. If your man got another woman, he's cheating on you. Get rid of it. No, we trying to hear that so-called black mandated murder. If your man got another wife, you need to bring her into the household. Y'all need to know each other. Y'all need to be one. Read it.
It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2.
Bring it out.
Thus saith Yahweh. Learn not the way of the heathen.
So this white man, here's what he tells me, that to learn his way. This white man, he don't want a woman. He want a little boy. He want a little child. This is the type of freak he is.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
And don't be dismayed about what you read out this Bible. That's the signs of heaven. Read.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Because the heathen know he can't get none of this. The heathen don't want what's in this Bible. He don't want righteous living. He want a wicked living. Read.
For the customs of the people are vain.
See, this all this, man, a man gotta have one wife. That's the vain custom. This is not what our forefathers did. Read.
For one cutteth the tree out of the forest.
Now we're going into Christmas. Now we're going into another abomination. Christmas. Read.
The work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold.
Who the hell decked a tree with silver and gold? That's Christmas. This is the day that we all looking forward to. All our kids, I can't wait to Christmas. Like, you waiting on an abomination. God is telling you in the Bible, don't do these things. What's up, brother?
They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not.
The tree ain't got no power.
They must needs be born because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them to do good.
So these things we tell you about. Everything that we learned in growing up in America, we learned from this wicked ass white man. This white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. Give me that in Job 9:24. Let's get into his ass. I wasn't even trying to go there. The sister wanted to. Hey, she led us down this path. That's what we gonna go at. This man here, everything he tells you is wicked. He gave you white Jesus when you read in the Bible that the Hamashiach Yahushua is a melanated man. He tells you all God's laws is done away with. When God tells you all through the Bible, you better keep my laws, statutes, and commandments. Let's find out in this Bible about this wicked ass man. Read.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24.
Bring it out.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Who got the earth?
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Now, brothers, ask yourself, who's running this world? This wicked ass white man. Edomite. Read.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He do what?
He covered the faces of the judges
Who the
thereof.
hell made the Hamashiach Yahushua a white boy? The wicked. Read.
Where and who is he?
God saying if it ain't this white boy, then you tell me who the fuck is the wicked? Who else is doing these things? Who else done these things? Give me Wisdom of Solomon 13, start at the top. You read this Bible, you get this wisdom that the Most High God given to the children of Israel. You gonna realize instead of you hating on your brother, instead of you looking at the Hispanic man as if he your opposition, you gonna realize who your true enemy is. You gonna realize who got your people in captivity. You gonna realize who it is shooting your people 100 times. You gonna realize you've been giving your money, you've been giving your power, you've been giving your glory to these damn Edomites and worshiping a white Jesus that does not exist. This is what we out here to do, to wake up the children of Israel to the truth. We got Israel over here pushing white Jesus across the court. Out here with their watch towels. Hey, come here. Hey, look. What you waking them up to? What is you waking the people up to? Nothing. To damnation. Read it when you get there.
It's the book of the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13. Surely vain are all men by nature.
So all men, we're all men. We all fucked up. We all vain. We all want to do our own thing. Read.
Who are ignorant of God.
You are what?
Who are ignorant of God.
So now we ignorant of God. But once you get wise to the wisdom of this Bible, you'll start walking in a wise manner. Read.
And could not out of the good things that are seen know him that is. Neither by considering the works that they acknowledge the workmaster.
So we don't look at the work. We don't look at what people actually do. How you doing, bro? We don't look at the wickedness that these Edomites did, killed over 100 million Native Americans, take the land, brought over 100 million of southern kingdoms to build up their land. We don't look at that work. We don't look at the things they tell us.
But these either fire or wind or the swift air or the circle of the stars or the violent water or the lights of heaven to be the gods which govern the world.
See, this is what actually governs the world. Keep reading.
With those with whose beauty, if they being delighted, took them to be gods.
They took them to be what?
Took them to be gods.
We took this white man to be God.
Let them know how much better Yahweh of them is.
See, because God is not a white man. God is not an Edomite. You in here worshiping them, all these so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans go around dyeing their head blonde. Give me that in Leviticus. That's in, where's that at? Where they dye their hair yellow hair. It's in Leviticus, I think 18 or 30, 18 or 20. We out here worshiping a dead man. We out here worshiping no prophet. This is the thing we out here trying to wake the children of Israel up to. You got it? Leviticus? No, 13. Leviticus 13. What I say? 13, 20? Oh, my bad. Leviticus 13. Leviticus 13, 30.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 30.
Bring it out.
Then the priest shall see the plague.
So he gonna see this plague. This is the plague with these damn Edomites. Read.
And behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair.
If it be in them a what?
A yellow thin hair.
A yellow thin hair. This blonde hair. Read.
Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
He gonna pronounce him what?
Unclean.
What is the white man?
Unclean.
God tell him. This the same wisdom we was just getting out of wisdom of Solomon. You got to know the wisdom of the Lord. This is how you know what's right. This is how you know what's wrong. This is an unclean thing. This is the beast of the earth. Let's see what God look like. Give me Daniel 7 and 9. Then give me what's that? Revelation. Yeah, you give me that one too. But then the other one, Revelation 6 and 4, I think. But give me Daniel 7 and 9 first. Let's see what the Most High God look like. Now, after that, give me Psalm 50. And we gonna cut them up so you can think of this.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 9.
Bring it out.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
So Daniel saw when America fell, Russia fell, China fell, Italy fell, all nations shall fall. Read.
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
Who's that?
The Ancient of Days.
That's the Most High God, the Ancient of Days. Read.
Whose garment was white as snow.
Because everything about him is pure. Read.
And the hair of his head like pure wool. And his throne was like the fiery flame.
So let's go back. The hair of his head was the pure wool. So this is the Most High God. The Most High God, do he sound like he got blonde, stringy hair? Give me, let's go to Revelation 1 and 14. And then after that, give me Psalms 50 then.
So what's going on with this, come on and want to. At this time in wrestling a new system. Bring that out with the good king. But it's still low as hell. Revelation 1.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14.
Bring it out. What's up, King?
His head and his hairs were like wool, as white as snow.
See, this is the Mashiach Yahweh Shah, who the world even called Jesus Christ. He looked just like his father. He got woolly hair. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet like a divine brass.
Hey, brother, your feet the same color your face. See, read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in the furnace. So if you put anything in the furnace, would it look like a goddamn Edomite? Would it look like Esau or any of his descendants? Not at all. Not at all.
And his voice has the sound of many waters.
He had a deep voice. Who you know got deep voice? So-called black men. Drop that. Give me Psalms 15. Psalms 50 and start at verse 18. Psalms 50 and 18. Because God went on these people who are out here putting out that image that he's a white man. That's ludicrous. All you got to do is open up the Bible and read. But the children of Israel, we refuse to read. We refuse to hearken. Bring it out when you get this.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 18.
Bring it out.
When thou sawest the thief.
Go start at 7. Start at 16. Start at 16.
Verse 16. But unto the wicked.
So God said unto the wicked, the so-called white man, read.
Yah said, what hast thou to do to declare my statute?
Because you got them fake-ass Jewish people over there talking about they the real Jews. Declaring God's statute. They don't even be having God's name in his mouth. Read.
On that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
God said it himself. Why you even speaking my name? Read.
Seeing thou hatest instruction.
Because this white man hates instruction. The instruction is thou shalt not kill. He killed over 100 million to take this land. How the hell he out here telling you about God? When he hated instruction. Read.
And casted away my words behind thee.
And what the white man do with God's word?
And casted away my words behind thee.
God, this white man said, damn what the Lord said. Read.
When thou sawest a thief,
So when he saw us another thief, what he do?
then thou consentest with him.
He got his ass my pot. Oh man, you a thief like me. Oh, I like this. Read.
And hath been partaker with adultery.
And he been partaking with adults. He been partaking with all these other nations doing the wicked. You read?
Thou givest thou mouth to evil.
See, they'll say all kinds of wicked ass things. They'll tell you the earth is round. They'll tell you about evolution and Darwin. The evil is everything God say. They'll try to say God is a lie. They say he's blasphemous. But we gonna find out. He read.
And thy tongue frameth deceit.
He framed deceit that the earth is round and it rotates around the sun. And that's deceit. But the whole world believes it. Read.
Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother.
They speak about the so-called black man, the black and black Native American man. Say, man, them that God's children. Read.
Thou slanderest thy own mother's son.
Yeah, they say we not the children of Israel, but they know we are. Read.
These things hast thou done.
White boy done all these things.
And I kept silent.
And God ain't saying nothing yet to him. He haven't punished this white man for his wickedness yet. Read.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself.
Read that again.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself.
See, the white boy trying to tell you, God is just like me. See, a white man just like me. What's up, Carl? What's good with you? All right, boy. So, this is what we out here teaching our people. How you feeling, man? I'm all right. Hanging in there. Hanging in there. Yeah. You ever hear this word?
Yeah, but I ain't,
Would you ever guess I'd have been like it?
Yeah, guys, you know me. Just treat people the way I want to be treated.
All praise. All praise. Hey. God definitely, he's definitely our father. Good seeing you too, Carl. I can read.
I will reprove thee.
And God gonna do what to the white
And
man?
I will reprove thee.
Meaning he gonna correct their ass. Read.
And set them in order before thine eyes.
And who he gonna stand in order? He's setting the children of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, right before your eyes. You seeing blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Wake up, realize they the Israelites, keeping the law, magnify the name of the Lord. Read.
Now consider this.
Now God telling this white boy, consider this.
Ye that forget Yah, lest I tear you in pieces.
What God gonna do to him?
Lest I tear you in pieces. And there be none to deliver.
Ain't nobody gonna save them. This is what we out here trying to wake up the so-called blacks. Put that in. You got more time? Okay, all praise. You wanna keep on? You wanna get on?
And look. See, you put me out there.
Hey, if you feel like it, then if you want me to keep going, I keep going. Alright. Bet. And if you want, whenever you stop, you want to get back on, I'll get back on. I got some stuff that I wanted to get into. I ain't getting enough that I wanted to get into. And but with all that, we're going to give all honor and praise to the Most High God, Yahweh, Bahashem, Mashiach, Yahweh. I'm going to give it to the next powerful speaker. And with that, Ram Yeshurun.
Bob Yasharam. All praises to the Most High. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. We are the real children of Israel.
That's right.
Open up and give me 2 Corinthians chapter 6.
Go.
So we are the children of Israel. out here to wake up our people. So long have we been asleep. So long have we forgotten who we are. But the Most High is calling us to come up out of Babylon. If you don't know, America is Babylon. And Babylon has no business for the children of Yasharallah. Bring out 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 17.
It's the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 6 and verse 17.
Bring it out.
Wherefore, come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord.
See, we don't understand, but we getting ready to understand right now that word separate, it means to be quadash. It means to be holy. It means to be set apart. We don't need to be in Babylon doing the ways of the heathen. Read.
And touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you.
See, everybody think that the law is done away with, that the words of the Most High is of non-effect now. But we read in the so-called New Testament that we ain't even supposed to touch that which is unclean. How do we know what's unclean? Go to Leviticus chapter 11.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11. Verse 9?
Verse 7.
Verse 7. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 9 and verse 7.
See, we know that the law and the testimony is still good. The law and the testimony is our heritage, that the Most High has not abandoned it, nor has he abandoned us. We understand that the law is good for us. We understand that when we read in the law that he's telling us to be separate and not to touch that which is unclean.
That's right.
What's in the book?
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
And the swine shall what?
Though he divided the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
So we all know that we ain't supposed to touch no unclean thing. We're trying to figure out, well, in the New Testament it says not to touch the unclean thing. How do we know what's unclean? Right there in the book of Leviticus, he told you one specific animal that we know is an abomination that we ain't supposed to touch. And that's the swine, that's pork, that's ham, that's chitlins, that's ham hocks. That's all sorts of things that come from that beast. We ain't supposed to touch them. But when y'all do touch them, what happens to you? You get all kinds of diseases, all kinds of sickness and maladies in your body. The Most High said this ain't for us. Not only are we supposed to come up out of Babylon, we ain't supposed to touch no unclean thing.
Right?
And I see everybody shopping around here. I see everybody doing their so-called holiday. Go to Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 2. And it reads.
Bring it out.
It says, thus saith the Lord, turn not the way of the heathen.
First of all, we need to understand who the heathen is. The heathen is the so-called nations. Anybody that's not Israel is the heathen.
That's right.
He said, learn not what?
The way of the heathen.
And what?
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Read.
For the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. And one cutteth a tree out the forest. The work of the hand of the workman with the axe.
You see, we got to understand that this so-called holiday or holiday is not for us. The so-called time when we see the nation bringing in so-called Christmas trees in the house, where the Romans brought the Saturnalia holiday into so-called Christianity, telling people that you should have a tree in your house, and you do what with that tree?
They deck it with silver and gold.
They what?
Deck it with silver and with gold.
We ain't supposed to learn to do those things. All praise to the Most High. We ain't supposed to learn to touch those unclean things.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers. let it move not.
You bringing an abomination into your house. Go to Exodus chapter 20, verse 4.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 4. And it reads, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters under the earth.
That so-called Christmas tree, that so-called cross, that cobblestone that they're worshiping out there in that place called Mecca. Those are what? Graven images. You ain't supposed to make anything that's a graven image. You ain't supposed to touch anything that's a graven image. You ain't supposed to worship anything that's a graven image. He said, read verse 3.
Verse 3, thou shalt not have no other gods before me.
We know that Yahweh is one. We ain't supposed to put no other God before him. But that's what they do in Babylon. They start to make your money a god. They start to make your house a god, your family a god. Start to make everything that you purchase a god. What is that? What's that scripture you can't have God in man? What's that scripture? You can't worship God in man. Yeah, man can't worship God in man.
God and man.
Yahweh Shai said you can't serve two masters. Yahweh Shai said you can't serve two masters. He said it's either going to be Yah or is it going to be mammon or money. You're either going to hate one and love the other or love one and hate the other. I'm telling y'all today, choose Yah. Got it? Read that.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 24.
Bring that out.
No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one,
What it say?
either he will hate the one.
So if you ain't serving Yah and you serving some other God, you what? You hating the what?
Hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold the one and despise the other. He cannot serve God and mammon.
You can't serve God and money. Here it is, the Sabbath day of the Most High, and I see people going in and out of banks. I see people going in and out of shops. This is a holy day. It's a day set apart. And so I thank y'all for y'all time again. We are the Israelites. We come to wake up the people, the true chosen people of Israel. And now we put you back in the hands of our dynamic speaker, Brother Yarek.
Kwame Yasharab.
Farm Yasharal.
Mighty, mighty there. Hey, them are mighty words. Them provoke the people. Hey, let me get the book of John chapter 10. Let's get into something. John 10. Let me just put in my name. We out here for the so-called Black Smash Day of Bird. We're going to see things going on in this world. Let's find out what's going on in the world. Bring that out. John 10. Stop. We're going to break down John 10. Give you a quick breakdown of John 10. We probably don't put all the precepts. We're going to pull some of these precepts. So I like breaking down scripture. When you break down scripture, I know the people don't know the scripture. We don't know how to break down. How you doing, King Shalom? So we out here teaching our people, teaching our people. The only way you can find the path of righteousness is to know righteousness. Bring that up.
This is the book of John, chapter 10, beginning at verse 1.
Bring it out.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way.
So God has said, this is the Hamashiach Yahawashi, the red letter. Red letter. This is the Hamashiach Yahawashi. Read that again.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and the robber.
So the Hamashiach Yahweh Shah said, if you don't come through the sheepfold, through the door, you climb another way to get into this truth. Use a thief and a robber.
That's right.
And we're going to find out later on, because I think, my memory is me correctly, the Hamashiach goes back in this, towards the end of this chapter. He reads,
but he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep.
so whoever is in the door is the shepherd of the sheep. So these the ones, the people you see now out here, these are sheep. The Most High God has called into his glorious light. He called them out of darkness. He done showed them the truth. They done got into the Bible, they done searched the word, and they believe. Keep reading.
Don't shake your head, brother. This is the truth. This is the truth.
Hey, you got these brothers all the time. Hey, brother, hey, you read something different, come keep it going. If I'm in error, come say look now. Let's read it together.
Verse 3, to him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out.
So he called, so the Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, he called us by name. What name do he call us by? I'm going to give you a precept. The book of Hosea, chapter 1, and verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel, just the name he called. The children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it is said unto them, ye are not my people, you blacks, you Mexicans, you Latinos, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God. Read that again. So that's the name that he's going to call the children of Israel. Read that again.
Verse 3, to him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice.
So when he put across, go to verse, I got it, John 11, verse 47. Yeah, let's chapter, John 11, verse 47.
Then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees the council, and said, what do we? For this man doeth many miracles.
So these people saw that the Mashiach Yahweh Shah doing many miracles. Go back over. Read that again.
And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth forth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice.
So the sheep knows his voice. And that's John 10. I'm sure it's John. Don't worry about it. Keep on reading. Yeah, he said my sheep know my voice. No, you got it.
And a stranger will they not follow.
And a what?
And a stranger will they not follow.
So we ain't gonna follow Jehovah Witness. We ain't gonna follow White Jesus. We ain't gonna follow Allah. Those are strangers. Read.
But will flee from him.
We're gonna do what from them?
But will flee from him.
We ain't getting into that man. Read.
For they know not the voice of strangers.
Because we don't know their voice. I don't know White Jesus. I don't know Allah. Read.
This parable spake Yahweh Shai unto them, but they understood not what things they were which he spake unto them.
So most of the Israelites, they don't understand this word. They don't understand what the Mashiach was sitting there telling them. We're going to get into it. I don't know how deep we're going to get into it, but we're going to get into it. I'm going to keep it quick. Steve, how you doing, sister? Gotta get a microphone. Microphone, you can hear? Okay. I'm going to but did you capture? Hey, act it up for us. Okay. We're going to bring the microphone back out. Hey, so I'm here.
You was taking heat. There we go. We back. You know back on? Okay. Let's start it over from the top.
It's the book of John, chapter 10, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber.
So the Mashiach Yahweh Shah is saying, if you don't get into this truth, the straight way through the door, by him, then you's a thief and a robber. You read?
But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name and leadeth them out.
So his sheep, you want to hear his voice. Give me, if you heard that, go to Hosea 1 and 10, let's find out that name. He gonna call the sheep. See, these are things we trying to tell the so-called black Hispanic Native American. How you doing, brother? But the children of Israel, again, they don't want to hear you. We got so many important things to do, like breaking the fast. We got so many things, like trying to find new women to fornicate with. Bring that out when you get it.
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 10, chapter 1, verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Yasharallah shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living Yah.
So he's telling you, this is the name he's going to call us, the children of Israel. And he's going to gather us out of Babylon. Read that, that's in 11. Read that in 11.
Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together.
See, we the children of the so-called black man, we the children of Judah, and the so-called Hispanic and Native American man, they're the children of who?
The children of Israel be gathered together and appoint themselves one head.
How you doing, brother? We're going to appoint ourselves one head. Okay. TV.
One head. And they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of Jezreel.
So we're going to come up out of America. We're going to come back out of America. Give me that in Isaiah 11:11. Then we're going to go back to John 10. We're going to come up out of America the same way our forefathers came up out of Egypt. We're going to come up out of America. Most High God is not going to leave us in the hand of our enemies just to be killed and slaughtered by them. They've been killing and slaughtering us since we've been here. Bring that up.
11:11. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 11, verse 11.
Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass in that day,
Meaning this is going to happen. Read.
that Yahweh shall set his hand against the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
He's going to do what?
That Yahweh shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
Since the second time. The same thing that happened when we came about Egypt. Most High God going to do it again.
Which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea.
Because we are in all nations because God scattered us. Go back to John 10. We, the children of Israel, when we wake up, this is the whole thing in a nutshell. Children of Israel, we broke God's law, we broke his statutes, his commandments. He punished us. Now we over here in Babylon. Now over here in the land of Babylon, in the midst of our enemies, who slay us, who tax us, who give us no breaks, who create unjust decrees just to keep us in the bottom of society. God is going to deliver us. You just read that again in Isaiah 11. Where have you known? Where have you known God to set his hand a second time to deliver the children of Israel? It's about to happen here in America. Bring that up to you. Let's stop it. Good. 6.
This parable spake Yahweh Shai unto them, but they understood not.
So Mashiach Yahweh Shai, he spoke to us. He told us. Hey, look, I'm going to get y'all. He told us. This parable that we just read about those who climbed into the sheep pen by another means, that they deeds of robbers. But the children of Israel at that time, we didn't understand what he was saying. Keep reading.
but they understood not what the things that which were he spake unto them. Then said Yahushua unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep.
See, he's the door. This is what he was telling you in verse 1. You got to get past him.
Read. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers.
All that came before the Mashiach Yahushua. Now, in this day and time, who came before? The people brought you the real Messiah. Before they brought you the Hamashiach Yahushua. Who came before? White Jesus. Who came before? Allah. Who came before? Buddha. Now in these last days, hold right there, give me Psalms 24:6. In these last days, the Hamashiach Yahushua is starting to be revealed.
I just want to call.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 24, verse 6. This is the generation of them that seek him.
What?
This is the generation of them that seek him.
So it's this generation. All the generations before, all you heard about was white Jesus. All the generations before this generation, all you heard about was Allah, Buddha. You heard about a bunch of thieves and robbers, people who just wanted your money. Read. What's up, bro?
That seek thy face, O Jacob.
Who seek God's face, O Jacob. That's what else we out here seeking the Lord's face. Go back to John 10, read that again. Which one?
Then said Yahushua unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them.
So the sheep didn't hear that, man, all these religions we learned, before we learned that we was the biblical Israelites, are nothing but thieves and robbers. Everything that they went on to tell us. So everything we learned, before we learned that we the Israelites, been lying. Like Jesus a lie, Jehovah's Witnesses a lie, Baptists a lie, Protestant a lie, being a Catholic, that's a lie. You find none of these things in the Bible. But you do find in the Bible the children of Israel, and how they were going to be in the captivity, and how they were going to be deceived, and how all these other nations were going to. This is what we out here trying to tell the children of Israel. Verse 8.
All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them.
But the sheep, we didn't hear the Hamashiach Yahushua. We was ignorant. Now we are being reminded again. He was saying about the children of Israel, this is a hard-headed people. Give me that in Ezekiel 3 and 4. With the so-called black and translated Mark, it's all hard-headed people. You got to tell them things over and over and over again. Just like you got to tell your children over. Our Father is telling us over and over and over again. And sometimes some of us still not going to hear. Some of us still, into the very end, we're not going to listen. In fact, it says 2/3 of us will not. And 2/3 of us will be destroyed because we ain't going to hear. We ain't going to heart. Bring that out when you get it.
It's the book of Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 4.
Bring it out.
And he said unto them, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel.
That's why we come out to the blacks as fast as they in America, because you are the house of Israel, read.
And speak with my words unto them.
And speak with our words.
No, and speak with my words.
That's why we say, thus saith the Lord. That's why we go directly in the Bible. Unlike these fake people who are thieves and robbers, we go directly into the Bible. And we read, thus saith the Lord. Read.
For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech.
We ain't sent to the Jewish man. Read.
And of a hard language. but of the house of Israel.
To who?
But of the house of Israel.
That's why we are here to so-called blacks and fast and Native Americans showing you right. Going back to, oh, no, it's more than that. Keep it there.
Not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou cannot understand. Surely I had sent thee to them. They would have hearkened unto thee.
They would do what?
They would have hearkened unto thee.
So we come out here and we tell the so-called white man, you God's chosen people. You guess what? He gonna stop and listen, or I am. If I come out here and I stop a Chinese man and say, you know you God's chosen, he gonna stop and listen. But the children of Israel, read.
But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee.
Nah, they'll listen.
But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee.
So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You tell them they God's chosen people. They like, I'm gonna go buy me some sunflower seeds. They wanna find us, they got something else to do. Because they won't hearken. And that's what the Hamashiach Yahushua was saying in John 10. Going back to John 10. I think you have verse 8 and 3.
All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers.
So everybody who came before